Well, good morning, all you lovely people. Welcome back to the grumpy old git in the corner on what's looking to be an absolutely beautiful Tuesday morning so far. Right, now let's get into today, shall we? Obviously, the main talk over the weekend on lives and sorry, I can't see my notes and I'll lose myself otherwise. All the talk was about this young autistic girl that got arrested by Yorkshire police. Now, as far as I'm concerned, it's done and dusted. There's been various opinions over the weekend from different people, different channels. But yeah, I'm going to leave it there because I made my opinions known on a couple of lives and in other channels and videos over the weekend. So I'm not going to go into it on here. Everybody's got their own opinions and a lot of them seem to be different. But I'm going to leave it there. But I will talk about what's happened in the channel over the weekend. Now, we've all seen what's happened. There's several people have lost their lives again. And, of course, the first thing the government do, we're sorry for the loss of lives, and then they go into covering up their own asses. Now, a lot of people blamed our government for this. Yes, they've got to take quite a portion of the blame. These people are coming because of what our government is offering them. And some wokey lefts, which are now being exposed, the lawyers and that. But should all the blame be rested on our government shoulders? No, in my opinion. This boat left a French beach unchallenged. Since it's happened, the French have been big up in themselves for being there quickly and trying to rescue these people. Yes, they were there to react quickly because they weren't far behind them, because they were escorting them. They were following them until they get to British waters where we would pick them up with our own Uber service. So that's where the main portion of the blame should be. What we should be blaming is our government for actually paying for this inaction. We will stop the boats, he said. Bullshit, I call. But yeah, everybody's to blame in some point. Those that are offering what they are when they get here, there's the incentive for them to cross. And if losing some of their people over the side of a boat doesn't put them off, well, what does that tell you? I mean, as for the barge fiasco, well, one day's crossing is more than what the thing will hold. As far as I'm concerned, what that needs doing is towing out into the channel and having its sea cocks opened. That's about as good as it'd do here. But what the fuck did we do to deserve this shit? Well, we let our own government become a dictatorship that works for themselves, not for us. They don't care about us. They've proved that time and time again. You know, they've let this country become a fucking dumping ground for the dregs of the world, basically. Alright, I might be wrong in calling them that. Some of them are genuinely in need of help. But, and they're very complicit in letting this country become what I'm seeing as a lawless third world shithole. And the government have let this happen. How long before we're the ones that are the refugees? How the ones that we're going to be escaping from all the shit that these others are coming from? Because they brought it all to this country. And they were shown a fucking welcome mat on the way in. Now, if we exited this country and tried to go anywhere else, you can guarantee we'd be met with barbed wire and closed borders. Wouldn't we? Be honest. Don't matter where it is. We would not be welcomed. I mean, I think about it and I think a whole army back in the 40s couldn't get to this country. Yet a handful of unarmed, unelected elites have brought it to its fucking knees. This country, as I see now, is on a downhill track, riding a train with no brakes. And that train will only stop when it finishes up in a predictable end. And we know what that is. And that's the way this country is heading now. And we're not far from it. But I will leave it there for today, folks. I don't want to get myself worked up on the first day back this week. Things may be a bit sporadic this week. I've got things to do, things to organise. But I probably will fire up a live again on Friday afternoon. Probably about the same sort of time scale as last week, from about 4 o'clock. That worked really well, and it was nice that a few more could join in. And it was a very enjoyable live, very enjoyable. So we'll do that one again. But as always, people, I haven't honestly looked to see if we've gained any more subscribers today. I must do that in a minute. But anyway, until the next one, as always, stay safe, stay strong, and stay free. Respects, people.